Yes, you can start. Have you started the stream? No. I think 2 minutes over. You can come. So we were learning that yesterday factorization, no? How to break the quadratic polynomial into the product of the two linear polynomials. Okay? How to break the quadratic polynomial into the product of two linear polynomials. Okay? So the fourth question, let us see the second one. Okay? You dictate me, we will. So in this we will see what? How to? So this is by splitting the middle term method. Okay, so let me just repeat, let me give a review for this. What is that? The middle term we are splitting into two parts, no? Into two terms. This middle term 7x plus 7x has to be splitted in two terms such that the addition and subtraction of those two terms must be equal to plus 7x, and the product of those two terms must be equal to the product of the first term and the third term, isn't it? So first of all we have to take the coefficient. To do that we have to take the coefficient of x square and the constant. The coefficient of x square is 2 and the coefficient is constant is 3. Both are plus plus. The coefficient of x square is plus 2. The constant is 3. So after multiplying we are getting 6. Now for the 6 we have to find all the possible pair of factors. So we will start from 1 into 6, 2 into 3, and then 3 into 2, 6 into 1 it will go. So these two only are possible. Now in these two we want 7. So whose addition or subtraction can give us 7? 6, 1 pair, first pair and the second pair. Whose addition or subtraction the first pair only can give? And how can we get plus 7 from this 1 and 6? How can we get plus 7? Just plus 1 plus 6, no? So plus 1 means plus 1x we have to write because there is x term, no? 7x. So plus 1x means plus x, enough, no? And for this plus 6x, okay? So we can write this 7x as plus x plus 6x, no? So see, their addition and subtraction are giving us 7x, that is the middle term, is equal to the middle term, their addition and subtraction, and their product plus x and plus 6x, their product. How much they are giving? Their product plus 6x square, x into x, okay? And see, the product must be equal to the product of the first term, that is the 2x square, and the last term, that is plus 3. That product must be equal to the product of the first term and the last term, and it is equal to that. See, 2 3 is 6 and x square, okay? So 6x square, fine. So the splitted terms are correct. Now we will write there, okay? So 2x square plus x plus 6x, okay, plus 3, fine, plus 3. Now we will take the first two terms and we will take the common terms outside. So what are the common terms in between? We will take the first two terms, no? Now in the first two terms, what are the common terms? In the first two terms, what are the common terms? X and x square. This is 2x square is the first term and the second term is plus x. So what is the common term in between? In between them? Common term. Common term is x. In both x is present. X square is not present in both. In both x is only present. X. Here also x is there. Here also x is there. X square is here but x square is not here. 2 is here but 2 is not here. What is in both? X. X is here also, x is here also. So the common term we will take outside the bracket. Then tell me, if I will take outside the bracket from the first two terms the common term, then what things will be left here? 2x plus, and from here if you have taken something outside, what is left then? There is something 1. X can be written as x into 1. Okay, yes, so there is 1. Fine. Because if you will only write 2x, suppose, and then when you will open the bracket you will be only left with 2x square. So how we will get this x term? Understanding? So there is 1 left here. Okay, now you open the bracket, you will see the two terms, same two terms. See, open the bracket, 2x into x, 2x square plus 1 into x plus x. So we do not have to change the expression. Okay, that's why after taking the common terms outside we are left with 2x plus 1 inside the bracket. Okay. Now the first two term works over. First two term works over. What is the next work? The last two terms. So what is common in both the terms? Tell me, what is common in both the terms? Nothing is common. In 6 can't be written as 2 into 3. So in 6 what is inside hidden? 3. 3 is common in both. Here also and here also. 3 is present here also, here also. How much? Plus 3 or minus 3? Then what is left? Everything is fine, you just tell me what is left next. What should I write here? What is left? 6 is nothing but 2 into 3, no? In that if 3 is taken outside, what is left, man? 2 is left. Hey, where are you? 2. And of course x is there, 2x. Next what? Close the bracket. Again the same mistake. So what is left here in the second place? So tell me why you are telling that close the bracket. If you will close the bracket, then it is only giving 6x. Where 3 is gone then? Lost? No. 3 should not be vanished. No. Plus 1. After opening the bracket, 3 must come. See? Open the bracket, multiply. 3 into 2x, 6x. 3 into 1, 3. 6x plus 3 is there. You are taking outside the common part 6. So what is left in this? 2x and plus. So plus what is left here? 3 is taken outside. So what is left here? It was 3 into 1. So 1 is left. You open the bracket now and multiply. So 3 into 2x how much? 6x, and 3 into 1, 3. So again the same thing is coming. Okay. And now, one thing in this factorization process, inside the bracket, when the first two terms work is done, whatever is coming inside the bracket, the same thing must come inside the bracket here. Okay? The same thing must come inside the bracket here. So inside the bracket here 2x plus 1, this bracket also inside 2x plus 1. Okay? So tell me now what is common in these two terms, in this term as a whole and in this term as a whole. The bracket part is common, no? So now we will take this bracket part outside, 2x plus 1 outside. So if I am taking bracket parts outside as it was common in both the terms, so what we are left with in this, x here and then plus 3 here and then work done. So now this polynomial, which is a quadratic polynomial, has been factorized into the product of two linear polynomials. Linear polynomials means degree 1. The highest power of the variable is 1 now. Earlier we had the highest power of the variable x square. When we will divide this, both are the factors, okay, both are the factors of this. When we will divide this polynomial, quadratic polynomial with this, we will get this as the quotient and remainder 0. If we will divide this polynomial with this, then this will become the quotient and the remainder will come 0. Understood? Okay, I had given one question as homework, remember, means in the 4 only. What was the question? What was the question? Tell me. Hey, listen. I had told you just copy this question, this one. I told no extra that was. What was that question? This was the question. Sure, no. So, how to break this? Come on, dictate me fast. What to do? This is very important thing. In the 10th also you will get to do this. So learn this very properly here itself. Yes, what to do next? Equal to the product of the first term and the last term, and their addition subtraction must be equal to the 17x, that is the middle term. So for that, the step one is what? Hey, listen. Why you are going 17? From 17 you have to start. From 6, no. Take the coefficient of x square and take the constant and multiply them. What, man? How many times are forgetting so fast? Come on. How to get this number? This number has to be splitted, no? No. Constant value is 5, yes. Constant is here 5. So 6 5 is 30. Now 30 has to be broken down into pair of factors. 1 into 30. Next what? Two into 25 means 50. Next. Done. Then into 6 and yes, it will repeat. So we have 4 possible pair of factors. Now, whose addition or subtraction Which pair addition subtraction will give us 17? So we cannot get 17 here. Either you add or subtract. Either you add or find the difference. We cannot get 17 here also. Even we cannot get 17 here also. Maximum we can get 31. Minimum we can get 29. Yes. So this is the only thing. 2 and 15 are the two numbers which can give us plus 17. So how can we obtain plus 17? So we can write plus 2x plus 15x. No. Now plus 2x plus 15x, the addition subtraction is giving us 17x, and if we multiply them, then how much? We must get the product of the first and the last term. How much? X into first of all, you tell me here 30x square. And what is the product of the first and the last? What is the product of the first and the last term? 30x square, and here we are getting 30x square. So is it okay? Come on, now tell me what should I write next? Good. Next. Hmm. Only x. Only x. In 2 and 6, what are common? What is common in 2 and 6? 2 and 6, what is common? 2 is present here also. And 2 is present here also or not? 6 means how much? 2 into 3 now. 6 means what should I write here? What should I write here? What is common in both the terms? What is common? X plus 2. 2 will come out, okay. And apart from 2, what is common? Something is common, something more is common, no? So what? So tell me, no, what should I write here? I'm asking, what should I write here? Tell me the. You tell me now, what should I write here? X plus 2, wrong, no, x plus 2, wrong. So you are, what you are doing? You are playing with me, x into 2, sir, x divided by 2, sir. What is common in both the things? 2x. 2 is common among the numbers, and x is common among the variables. So 2x is common. 3x plus 1, yes. And next what? Among these two terms, what is common? What is common in these two terms? So what should I write here? What should I write here? Only 5, minus 5, plus 5, what should I write here? So say properly. I'm asking what should I write means I don't know anything. You tell me what should I write. Plus 5 is common. Next what? See 3x plus 1, 3x plus 1 coming, no same. Next what? Tell me what should I write? 3x plus 1 is common in both the terms. So what is left? Sorry, 2x? Where 5x? Okay. Come on, tell me for this. One. Constant of y, don't tell like that, constant of y, just constant in this expression, quadratic expression, constant, how much? So what should I do with that constant? Into 6 is equal to 6 and then further it's all possible factors. So may be fast. Next. Done. Next what? So now listen here. You're telling no, in both we can get 5, no? And we have what? Here minus 5. We must get how much? Minus 5. So there are two things, 1 and 6. What? Yes. Why didn't you realize it's written over here? You should realize, okay? 2 and 3, see here. 2 and 3 are there. So what value we should take to get minus 5? Tell me. Plus 1 minus 6. That will give us minus 5, okay? Or here, if here we want. Okay, good. Minus 2, minus 3. Now understand one important point here, okay? Understand. So the two splitted terms here, the addition subtraction are giving us minus 5, okay? Isn't it? Here also we are getting minus 5, here also we are getting minus 5. This should be the middle term that we are getting. But only one is valid, both are not valid. Now what is the second criteria? What is the second criteria? That their product must be equal to the product of the first and the understanding the last term. So if you will take here plus 5x means plus x plus y minus 6y. No, then you will get how much? Minus 5y. And here if you want minus 5y, then minus 2y minus 3y, isn't it? We will get no minus 5y. So of course the addition subtraction we are getting minus 5y minus 5y, which is the middle term. That is okay. The first criteria. What is the second criteria for getting the splitted terms here? That their product must be equal to the product of the first and the last term. Remind that statement. The middle term must be splitted in two terms such that their addition or subtraction. Listen. When I am telling something, listen, man. The middle term must be splitted in two terms such their addition subtraction must be equal to the middle term, and their product must be equal to the product of the first and the last term. Okay, so now tell me whose product is giving us the value equal to the product of the first and the last term. Okay, tell me here, what is the product of the first and the last term? Plus 6y square or minus 6y square? Plus 6y square. Okay. Now this value should come by multiplying these two splitted terms, in which we are getting plus 6y square. In this, how? Tell me. 2y into 3y. Hey, 2y into 3y or minus 2y into minus 3y. Why you are leaving the signs of every numbers? Not cancelled. They will not get cancelled. Minus and minus will not get cancelled. Minus and minus will get multiplied and will become plus. What is your problem, man? What I am teaching you, repeat. No. Why you are learning from something else and something else you are replying? I don't understand your problem, man. When have I taught that minus and minus sign are getting cancelled? I am always telling multiply the numbers, their signs are also multiplied. Minus into minus is becoming plus. You are telling minus and minus cancel. What is this nonsense answer? 2 into 3, 6. Y into y, y square. So in this case we are getting plus 6y square, okay? What we are getting here? Come on, tell me what we are getting here when we are multiplying the splitted terms. What are the two splitted terms here? What are the two splitted terms here? What are the two splitted terms here? What is your problem then? Why after 3-4 times of repetition you are answering correct? Why? Come on. Yes, the two terms are plus y and then minus 6y. When we are multiplying this, how much we are getting? Plus into minus. How much? Minus. Then 6 and then y square. Here we are getting minus 6y square, which is not equal to the product of the first and the last term. And that's why we won't take this value. This value is not correct. This is correct in this case. Got it? Now tell me, what should I write next? Y square minus plus 3y में. Next. Y taken outside, no? Y taken outside. So what is left in the first term now? So tell me what should I write? I am ready to write. You dictate me, I am ready to write. Next, what I should write? So what should I write here? Minus 3 outside. Plus 2, okay? Here plus 2. But since we have taken minus outside and we have put the bracket, then this will become minus 2 actually. Y. Now open the bracket in your mind and multiply. You will see the same term. Open the bracket in your mind and multiply. Minus 3 multiplied to y. How much? Minus 3y. And minus 3 multiplied to minus 2. How much? 6. That what we want here. What should be? What should come here? No. So since you have taken minus outside and you have put the bracket, it means inside every term sign will change. Okay. If you will keep here plus 2, then what will happen? See, when you will open the bracket, it will become minus 6, which was not here. Okay. And you also keep an eye here. Okay. That y minus 2 only should come. No, I told no. Inside the both the bracket, the same value should come. Yes, concept, yes. And then after multiplication and opening the bracket, the same value should come. We are not changing it. Yes. Next what? Okay. Now let us see. Can you do the fourth one now? All the sums properly? If you have really done, then we should not spend so much time here that you are taking and telling. If you don't know theory, practical you cannot do. Okay. And if you are doing practical without theory, there is a very higher chance that the practical is completely wrong. Understanding? If you don't know what to do and then you are doing, and sometimes you are getting correct, sometimes you are getting wrong, that is a big. Suppose if some doctor is there and he does not know theory, but he tells that okay, I can operate, I can take the things outside, no problem. What he will do? What he will do, you know? He will take the livers, kidneys, lungs outside. Okay, and he will think that, oh, these were the only disturbing elements inside the body, this heart, this kidney, this lung. And that's why that man was jumping and what. Okay, so what do you understand? That theory is important, okay, before practical. You are knowing the practical things and you don't know theory, the great things. You're telling, man, you're making a sad person happy and angry both at the same time. Come on, factorize. X cube minus 2x square. Yes, yes. And that is why you are not concentrating properly. No, I got now. See, I will complain today to your father. Sir, whatever you have taught him to be happy, he has taken in the wrong way and he's enjoying the class and telling if you are understanding, okay, if you're not understanding, then also okay, just be happy. Yes, now see here. Hey, just attending my class online, you cannot get corona, man. Be happy. Come on, see this. Hmm. Should not be less than this, okay? Come on. See here, what is this? Cubic polynomial, no? Your marks, your maths marks should not be less than this much percentage. Just two chapters, but you see in these two chapters only how many days we are spending and what is your work here. How much you are practicing, I don't know. Every day for self-study of this subject at least you must spend 1 hour every day in the evening, 1 hour for this maths. You are weak in this. Okay, every day 1 hour you must spend in the evening for this math subject. Every day without fail. Except Sunday, without fail you must give every day and that for your self-study, don't count anything else. Self-study, whatever I am teaching, whatever we are learning here, that you are practicing, you are working, you are thinking, you are watching the videos. If you are getting confused, every day self-study, then only you can think. You are very weak, man. And the second thing that the problem I am just sharing with you, what is the problem? You are forgetting the things fast. Okay, first thing. Second thing, you are practicing less, and that's why this problem is coming, the first problem. The third thing, you have already a weak concept. So to build up, you have to give more self-study time. So if you will not do all these things, simply if you are thinking that watching will work, watching won't work. I promise, okay, trust me, watching alone won't work. Yes, but not a single sum you are solving without single mistake. No, that is the thing. Whenever I'm asking something, okay, do this, and every sum you are getting stuck somewhere. Of course, every sum you are getting stuck somewhere. Unless I am forcing myself to move ahead and leaving that, okay, rest you will try. That is the problem, no? Come on, now let us see. In the fifth one, how to do this factorize. I am trying to be fast from my side. Okay, you also please give your self-study time. We will move fast. Okay, if you'll honestly give every day, listen. If you'll give every day honestly the self-study time properly, know whatever you are studying, you will revise, you will practice, you will recall everything. If you will do really that, no, then we can move fast. Whatever I will ask, you will reply, I will move fast. Whatever I will ask, you will reply, I will understand. Yes, you have got that, we will move fast. You are making me stuck here. Okay, it's not me, it's you. So please concentrate properly and give enough time in your self-study so that you can overcome all your previous problems, okay, regarding the concept. Now see here. This is the cubic polynomial. How to factorize this? We know a cubic polynomial we will factorize. So we will get a linear into a linear polynomial, again into a linear. Three linear polynomials product we will get, no? A cubic polynomial. So how to factorize it? Fine. Now see here what we will do. We will take this constant value. What is this constant value? Plus 2. Okay. What is this constant value? Okay, let me put some in. Constant value is plus 2, no? So what are the possible factors of that plus 2? No. Only for 2, man. Why you are going in x? It's a constant value. What are the possible factors of 2? Yes, 1 and 2 are the possible factors. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. No. For example, see you forgot 5, 15. 15. What are the possible factors of 15? All the factors. So 1 is the factor of every number. Then 2 is not a factor. 2 won't divide it. 3 is a factor. Then 5 is a factor. Then 15 is a factor. So I got all the possible factors. Okay. So just like that, for 2, what are the possible factors? 1 and 2. Okay. So what we will do, we will find the possible factors and then we will assume let px is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Okay. From this constant value, we will find the possible factors. From these possible factors, we will try to find which one is the zero for this polynomial. What I said? What I said? From these possible factors, which one is the zero for this polynomial? Means it is a type of hit and trial method to find the factors. It is a type of hit and trial method. Means we will find actually the remainder. For p of 1 we will find, p of 2 we will find. Okay, possible factors. So let us find and see in which it is coming 0. Okay. 7. Then what is the possible factors for 7? 1, 7. If it is 8, then what are the possible factors? 1, comma 2, comma 4. 8. No? Understanding? Yes. So it is a hit and trial. We have to check for all in which we can get 0. Fine. So let us check for p of 1 and p of 2. Okay. Here. Come on. Tell me now fast. Really? Why from this side it's okay. Net is fully at high speed. Okay. It's full high speed. It's running. See. Okay. So So it's running very fast. No, no, random. I'm just playing it on nose, so checking is it working or not. So speed is okay. Now tell me for P of 1. P of 1. P of 1. Come on. 1 cube minus, let us check it. Is it equal to 0 or not? How much? 1 cube? 1 cube means 1, minus 2 means this, then minus 1 plus 2. Now tell me, is it equal to 0 or not? Minus 2 minus 1, minus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Yes, it's coming 0. We got the 0 of this polynomial. 1 is the, since P of 1 is equal to 0, therefore 1 is 1 of the 0 of Px. 1 is 1 of the 0 of Px. No? So from 0, how can we move to factor? You remember something we had discussed? From 0 to factor to 0, yes? If suppose we had some factor given in the last, in this exercise only, in the third one we have solved that if x minus 1 is a factor, x minus 1 if is a factor, then what will be the 0? If it is a factor, of some polynomial, then what is the 0? Tell me. Then 0 was coming, equate it, it will come 1. No. Equate to 0 and solve it, it will come 1. So just like that, if 1 is the 0, what will be the factor? X minus 1 will be the factor, x minus 1. So see, what is the process of finding the factor from the 0? It is x minus 0 becomes actually 0 of the polynomial, not that 0, okay? 0 of the polynomial we are talking here, okay? This is actually a factor. This whole is a factor. What is the formula for getting factor from the 0? X minus that 0. X minus that 0 of the polynomial is a factor of that polynomial. So just like that, 1 is 1 of the 0 of Px. 1 is 1 of the 0. So what can be the factor? X minus, tell me, 1. That is x minus 1. So x minus 1 will become 1 of the factor. Are you getting something or simply yes, you're telling me? Whenever I am explaining something important, network is going off, you are getting thirsty, you are getting hungry, somebody is calling, you know. Now see here. P of 1 is 0, fine. Since P of 1 is 0, then 1 is actually 1 of the 0 of this polynomial. Which polynomial? Of this Px. Okay? So since 1 is the 0, how can we get factor from the 0? How can we get factor from the 0? X minus, what is the 0? 1. If suppose 2 is the 0 of some polynomial, then what will be the factor of that polynomial? X minus 2. If suppose minus 5 is 1 of the 0 of the polynomial, what will be the factor of that polynomial? X minus of minus 5, that is plus 5. Understanding? So just like that, 1 is 1 of the 0 of Px, so x minus 1 is 1 of the factor of Px. Got this concept till here? If till here you have understood, then work done of the fifth. So whatever we have studied here, you please explain. For the cubic polynomial, we have to use some hit and trial method, and we have to check we have to find one of the 0. From the 0, we have to find one of the factor. So how to find one of the 0? We have to get all the possible factors of the constant term, that is 2 here, okay? The constant terms factors are 1 and 2. So we will check for P of 1, we will check for P of 2, but at the first time only P of 1 we got 0. So we did not check for P of 2, okay? No need, we already got no one of the 0, so that's enough. Next work is left. What? Okay. So say hi from my side to him. Okay, hi Caleb, how are you? Hi Caleb. Where is my homework? Where is my homework, idiot? Where is your concentration? Hey, you're wasting time, man. Simply you are telling me. Huh? Nobody is here. For Caleb especially, okay? Message. Okay, done. Now explain me. Once you have to explain what we have done here. Hmm. So suppose here 0 came, next what? If 0 came, what does it mean? It means, it means what? If 0 came, no, it means 1 is 1 of the 0. 1 is 1 of the 0. This 1 is 1 of the 0. And then what does it mean next? X minus of that 0, that is x minus 1 is 1 of the factor of px. 1 is the 0 of px and x minus 1 is the factor of px. Understand this. 0 means 0 of the polynomial means you put 1 here, it will become 0. Already it came. And x minus 1 is a factor means you divide this polynomial by x minus 1, the remainder will come 0. No? Got this? So we found the first purpose was to find one of the 0. From the 0, the next step is to get the factor. Once the one of the factor is known, this is one of the linear factor or not? I told no, the cubic polynomial means what? Cubic means the product of the three linear polynomials, no? So we got one of the linear polynomial x minus 1. Understanding? Now what we will do, since this is a factor, we will divide this px. Now divide, now px divided by one of the factor, that is x minus 1. Okay? We have to do this work next. We got one of the factor, no? Yeah, now divide this px by one of the factor. So what is px? Tell me. X cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. And what is this? Divide by x minus 1. This is one of the factor. Come on, divide this. We have to divide. What to do? What to do to get the first term of the quotient? Here is the rough. What say? What first one? What first one? Correct. Divisor. Come on, tell me next. Fast, yes. Minus x square. Then change the sign. Hey, change the sign, subtract. How much? What is this? Minus 2x square. No, what is this? And what is this? Plus x square. Hey man, what is the problem with you, man? Here is your what is your concentration level? I really wonder sometimes. Minus x square, then minus x plus 2. Brought. Next what? Next what? Fast. How much? Hey. Hmm. Then minus x, no man. Minus x, na. Minus x into minus 1. How much? Plus x. Plus x. Next what? Change the sign. Then what? 0. Then next. Arey, this is minus x, no? How much? Minus x. How much? How much? So why you are leaving this minus sign? Next what? How much? What you are telling? What you are telling? Minus 2x divided by x. How much? Minus x. Arey, x will cancel each other. Minus 2, no. Minus 2. Next what? Minus 2x, then plus 2. Minus 1. Minus 2 into minus 1, how much? Plus 2. So plus 2 I wrote here. And then changing the sign, we are getting cancelled. Both are getting cancelled. We are getting remainder 0. Of course, we must get remainder 0. Why? Because x minus 1 is a factor of this dividend. X minus 1 is a factor of this dividend. We must get remainder 0. We already got remainder 0. Okay. And now from the division algorithm, what we understand, this dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. This dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Remainder is 0. Whether you write plus 0 or not, don't write, same thing. Okay. So we can write dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. Can we write this? Can we write this x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 is equal to x minus 1 into this complete? Can we write? Okay, so have you copied? Copy it, it's important. Copy this properly and copy this fast. Okay. You finished? No? Everything stepwise? Finished? Okay, now see what to do this after this. Hey, but it's not finished. Okay, just I am giving you one hint. Okay, just give me 2 minutes. Okay, what to do next? This work is done. If you have done till here, it's done. How to break the cubic one, it's done. Okay, now see here what to do. You write this dividend, that is px only. Okay, I'm writing here. Okay, now after this, okay, now after this I'm writing. Okay, what you write? this, here I am writing now x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 is equal to, this dividend is equal to divisor x minus 1 into the quotient x square minus x minus 2. Is it okay? And plus 0. So plus 0, no need to write here, okay? Fine. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. Any problem in this? And what our purpose was? To factorize this cubic polynomial into the product of three linear polynomials. No. So see, one linear polynomial is already there, okay? Now what next you have to do? It is a quadratic polynomial or not? Yes, you just factorize it with the previous method in the fourth one, whatever we have did. Okay, you factorize this and you got what? You get what? The product of two linear polynomials, you place it here. It will come like this, x minus 1, 1, then the second and then the third. All will be linear, linear and linear. So this cubic polynomial is now a product of three linear polynomials, okay? This you have to factorize, either you factorize separately or you go like this, or you factorize it separately, just what we have done in the fourth one, and then you place here, okay? X minus 1 into this, done. Okay, so you do this sum, the fifth one, try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the numbers are there in the fifth one, and the fourth one also properly, and send it to me, okay? I will see, I will check. If any doubt you can ask. Okay then, bye, take care. Okay, bye.